when you have issues like this that are so black and white, military blatantly violated the law. The military leadership at some point needs to humble themselves, needs to restore trust. I'm hopeful that somebody like General Brown, who I believe is a very good man, I believe that if they actually have this debrief, if they actually have this dialogue and dialectic, that they will come to the same conclusions that I have.
We didn't debrief the anthrax disaster. Guys like Buzz actually went out of their way to try and attempt to get some lessons learned, but we didn't listen to them. I mean, forcing that COVID vax on like Navy SEALs, the healthiest dudes on the face of the planet, young, in shape, tip of the spear, and then to see what happened to those guys with heart issues and all sorts of stuff is just an absolute disgrace. I mean,
the only thing that changed between Class 350 and 351, and this can be controversial, the mandatory COVID vaccine. It's the only variable that changed. Now let me qualify that with, I do not want to get into the politicized debate about all the things that happened during COVID. However, what both sides of the aisle have absolutely agreed upon is that the vaccine produces fatigue, as does the virus, sometimes long fatigue.
I would love to be having a debrief with Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, CQ Brown, about this very issue, and challenge him, help him correct the records for these troops based on the military blatantly violating their health rights, not only 25 years ago, but also over the past few years. CQ Brown, old dear friend of mine, I believe that if he actually understood what has happened or read the book Unyielding, that he himself would probably say, we have to correct these records for these troops. We have to demonstrate that fundamental humility. He actually put out a memo about trust. We have to restore trust. Part of that restoring of trust is to show that the military leadership is willing to be humble on these issues and unilaterally corrects the records for these troops.
What am I getting at? The underlying message is very simple then. There is no way out unless we can eliminate the feature just cited. Well, problem though, we don't know how to do this.